Howdy traveller, please come in, have a drink and a rest while I show you how to make your very own western saloon in this Minecraft tutorial. You want to start by clearing an area of 29 blocks by 29 blocks for the build. These are the materials you will need for the build, and you may have some placeholder blocks left over at the end. Now let's get building. We're going to get started by adding in the walkway floor. On top of the blue and white concrete blocks, add a layer of spruce slabs, then fill in the gaps between the slabs with more spruce slabs. Remove the 8 pink concrete blocks and place a spruce slab at the top of the block. So these 8 spruce slabs should be level with the ground. On top of the 3 yellow and 2 green concrete blocks, place a spruce plank. On top of the 10 brown concrete blocks, place a 13 block high pillar of stripped dark oak logs, making sure the logs are going vertically. Then in the corners between the pillars furthest away from the red and black outline, add a 13 block high pillar of spruce fences. And finally for the pillars, add a stone button to the 2nd and 12th stripped dark oak log of each pillar. Again, make sure you place these on the sides of the logs facing away from the red and black outline. Over at the side to the left of the diagonal section of the building, start by placing a 2x12 wall of red terracotta on top of the black and red concrete at the left and right hand sides. Then on top of the black and red concrete blocks between these walls, add a layer of red terracotta. Besides the 12 high walls at the left and right hand sides, add a 4 high pillar of stripped dark oak logs, making sure the logs are going vertically. Then beside the stripped dark oak logs going towards the centre of the wall, add a 2x1 wall of upside down spruce stairs. On top of the stairs, add a 2x2 window of light grey stained glass panes. Then on top of the glass, add a 2x1 wall of stripped dark oak logs going horizontally. Beside the glass and stairs going towards the centre of the wall, add another 4 high pillar of stripped dark oak logs, making sure the logs are going vertically. Next, between the windows, add a 2x11 wall of red terracotta. On top of the window at the right, add a 4x7 wall of red terracotta. On top of the left window, add a 1 block high layer of red terracotta. Then on top of the red terracotta, build another window exactly like the windows below. Then on top of this window, add a 4x2 wall of red terracotta. On top of the wall, come in 3 blocks from the dark oak pillars at the left and right hand sides of the wall, and add a 3 high pillar of stripped dark oak logs going vertically. Then at the sides of the top blocks, place a 2 wide layer of horizontal stripped dark oak logs going towards the centre of the wall. On top of the blocks at the end, add a 2 high pillar of stripped dark oak logs going vertically. Then join the top of these pillars with a 4 wide layer of stripped dark oak logs going horizontally. Then repeat these steps to add another layer of stripped dark oak logs in front. Fill in the gap at the back of the sign with a layer of stripped dark oak logs going vertically. Then fill in the gap at the front with red wool. Then in front of the 4 wide layer of wool at the top, add this playing card banner to the left centre space. To the right, add this drink bottle banner. Underneath these 2 banners, add red and white banners that spell out Saloon. You can find links to all the banner designs in the description below. Underneath the bottom layer of wool, add a 10 wide layer of stripped dark oak logs going horizontally. And finish up the sign by surrounding the blocks at the 6 corners of the sign with spruce trapdoors. In front of the bottom stripped dark oak logs at the sides of the 3 windows, add a deep slate tile wall. Then on top of the deep slate tile wall, add 2 spruce fences. On top of the fences, add a 4 wide layer of spruce trapdoors to join the sides. Then underneath the 2 middle trapdoors, add an open spruce fence gate. Underneath the top window, add a 12 wide layer of deep slate tile slabs to the top of the blocks between the pillars. Then coming back a block, add a 13 wide layer of deep slate tile slabs. Come back another block and add a 2 long and 13 wide layer of deep slate tile slabs, making sure these 2 layers of slabs are placed at the bottom of the block. Above the 2 spruce slabs level with the ground, add a deep slate tile wall. Then join the deep slate tile walls with the deep slate tile slabs using spruce fences. Underneath the deep slate tile slabs between the spruce fence pillars, add a layer of spruce fence gates. Hang a lantern from the deep slate tile slabs behind the 2 spruce fence pillars. And finish up the wall by randomly placing some of the red terracotta blocks around the edges of the wall and under the sign, with brick blocks and brick stairs, which adds a bit of wear and tear detailing to the wall. Over at the side to the right of the diagonal section, you want to repeat the same steps to build a wall over here. Come around to the wall opposite the front left wall and start by adding a 23x6 wall of red terracotta on top of the black and red outline. Over at the right side of the wall, add a 10x6 wall of red terracotta. To the left, add a 4 block high pillar of stripped dark oak logs, making sure the logs are going vertically. To the left again, add a 2x1 wall of upside down spruce stairs. On top of the stairs, add a 2x2 wall of light grey stained glass panes. Top the glass off with a 2x1 wall of stripped dark oak logs, making sure the logs are going horizontally. To the left, add another 4 block high pillar of stripped dark oak logs, making sure the logs are going vertically. In front of the bottom log of each pillar, add a deep slate tile wall. Add 2 spruce fences on top of the walls. Then join the fences by adding a 4-wide layer of spruce trapdoors on top of the fences. Underneath the 2 middle trapdoors, place an open spruce fence gate. On top of the window, add a 4x2 wall of red terracotta. To the left of the window, add a 3x6 wall of red terracotta. Again to the left, add another window topped off with red terracotta. In the corner to the left of this window, add a 2x6 wall of red terracotta. And finish off the wall by randomly replacing some of the red terracotta on the corners with a mixture of brick blocks and brick stairs. Then coming around to the final wall, add a 12 block high pillar of red terracotta in the right hand corner. To the left of the pillar, add a 5x6 wall of red terracotta. On top of this 5 wide wall, add a 4 block high pillar of stripped dark oak logs to the left and right sides. Join the logs at the bottom with a 3x1 wall of upside down spruce stairs. Then on top of the stairs, add a 3x2 window of light grey stained glass panes. Then join the pillars at the top with a 3 wide layer of stripped dark oak logs going horizontally. In front of the bottom logs of each pillar, add a deep slate tile wall. Top the walls off with 2 spruce fences. Join the fences together by adding a 5 wide layer of spruce trapdoors on top. Under the 3 centre spruce trapdoors, add an open spruce fence gate. Then on top of the window, add a 5x2 wall of red terracotta. To the left, add a 12x12 wall of red terracotta. To the left of this wall, add a brick block on top of the concrete outline. On top of the brick, add a spruce trapdoor to the inside of the block. Then top the door off with a wax cut copper stair. Top the stair off with an 8 block high pillar of red terracotta. Then to the left of the door, add a 3x12 wall of red terracotta. In front of the block under the door, add a 3 wide layer of spruce slabs. Then finish off the wall by randomly replacing some of the red terracotta on the corners of the wall with a mixture of brick blocks and brick stairs. Now it's time to work on the entrance of the saloon, so coming over to the diagonal section of the building, start by placing a 12 block high pillar of red terracotta on top of the red and black concrete blocks. Then join these walls at the top with a 3x3 diagonal wall of red terracotta. Hang a lantern underneath the middle of this 3x3 wall. At the bottom of the wall, add a spruce fence on top of the 2 corner spruce planks beside the red terracotta walls. Add a spruce fence gate to the left and right of these fences going towards the centre of the building. On top of the spruce slabs level with the ground, add a deep slate tile wall. Then add a 4 high pillar of spruce fences on top of the 2 deep slate tile walls. Next we're going to add in a bit of decking, so come up 6 blocks at the fences to the left and right of the entrance. Remove the fence and come away from the building at each side with a 4 long layer of horizontal stripped dark oak logs. Add a button in front of the end log, then coming out from the side of the end log towards the centre of the walkway below, add a 3 long layer of horizontal stripped dark oak logs at each side. Besides the end log at each side, come over a block towards the building and add a 2 long layer of stripped dark oak logs. Then repeat this step until the stripped dark oak logs at the left and right hand sides are connected all the way around. Fill the gap between the stripped dark oak log outline and the red terracotta walls with spruce planks. At the end logs of the 4 long and 3 long sections of the outline, add a spruce fence. Then join the fences together with spruce fence gates. Then add a spruce fence on top of all the other stripped dark oak logs. Add a spruce fence to the left and right terracotta walls just like below. Then add a spruce fence gate to the left and right of these fences going towards the centre of the building. In front of the wall at the left, add 3 grass blocks in an L shape. Cover the sides of the grass blocks with 4 spruce trapdoors. Then add a selection of flowers on top of the grass blocks. Over at the right wall, add 2 spruce stairs in front of the 2 wide red terracotta wall. Then add 2 spruce stairs in front of the red terracotta wall that connects with the stripped dark oak pillar. And beside the 2 end stairs, add an oak trapdoor to create some wooden seats. Then finish off the decking by adding in some lanterns on top of the fences and hanging some underneath the floor. Now it's time to add in our interior. Come up to the second block of the walls and add a layer of stripped dark oak logs going vertically all around the walls, missing the 2 wide red terracotta walls at the entrance and spruce door at the back of the building. On top of the logs underneath the windows, add a dark oak trapdoor. On top of the remaining logs, add a 4 high layer of white terracotta. Then join the walls between the windows by adding a 2x2 wall of white terracotta above the windows. Join the walls above the spruce door at the back with a 1x3 wall of white terracotta. Add another layer of stripped dark oak logs on top of our white terracotta. On top of the logs underneath the windows, add a layer of dark oak trapdoors again. Again on top of the other logs, add a 4 high wall of white terracotta. And finish off by joining the walls between the windows with a 2 high wall of white terracotta above the windows. For the ground floor, start by adding a ring of pistons facing upwards around the edges of the walls. In the top left hand corner of the gap between the pistons, add a 2 wide layer of horizontal stripped spruce logs. To the right, add a 2 wide layer of horizontal stripped oak logs. To the right, add a 2 wide layer of horizontal stripped spruce logs. Then repeat this process of switching between the stripped spruce logs and stripped oak logs until the space between the pistons has been filled. Now it's time to put in the bar. Start by coming 4 blocks away from the top right hand corner and add a 2 wide and 3 long staircase of dark oak stairs. At the same level as the top layer of stairs, add a 2x2 platform of dark oak slabs. Then to the left of the dark oak slabs, add a 2 wide and 2 long staircase of dark oak stairs. Under the stairs, add some barrels, a chest and another chest. Under the stairs above the doorway, hang a lantern. To the left of the doorway, add a 5 wide layer of scaffolding. Then on top of the scaffolding, add a honeycomb block, slime block, melon block, barrow and a dark oak log. Add a tripwire hook to the front of these blocks. To the left, add a cauldron filled with water. Above the cauldron, add a tripwire hook. Then above the tripwire hook, add a 5 wide layer of spruce trapdoors to the top of the blocks. On top of the trapdoor at the left, add a lantern. Then on the rest of the trapdoors, add 2 sea pickles, a potted cactus and an empty flower pot. To the left of the cauldron, add 2 upside down dark oak stairs. To the left of the stairs, add a furnace. Then above the stairs and the furnace, add 3 of these panels to act as mirrors. Come over 2 blocks from the furnace and add a dark oak trapdoor. In front of the trapdoor, add a 3 long layer of upside down dark oak stairs facing the windows to the left. Then connect the stair at the end to the staircase at the right with an 11 wide layer of upside down dark oak stairs. On top of the stairs, add a sea pickle, 2 flower pots, 2 brewing stands with some bottles of water in them, 2 item frames with food inside them, and 2 white carpets to act as napkins. Then for some seating, add 4 stools made by adding a spruce trapdoor on top of a spruce fence. Over in the left corner of the bar, add some iron bars topped with lanterns to the walls, then add a 1x2 painting to the back wall at the right, leaving a gap in front of the windows, add a 2x2 table using upside down dark oak stairs, then place some moss carpets on top to act as a gambling mat. At both sides of the table, add a 2 long layer of scaffolding blocks, then top off the scaffolding blocks with an upright oak trapdoor. Over at the other wall with the windows, add another set of tables and chairs, then on top of this table, add 3 sea pickles and 1 flower pot. Add some iron bars topped with lanterns around the wall, then on the wall to the left, start by adding this piano, courtesy of YouTuber Beastin' Feastin'. The full tutorial is linked below. On top of my piano, I'm going to replace the top layer of trapdoors with a flower pot and some candles. To the left, add a jukebox. Then against the wall, add some more iron bars topped off with lanterns and a painting. In the centre of the room, add 2 circular tables using a 3x3 ring of upside down dark oak stairs. Fill in the gap in the centre with a dark oak plank. In front of the centre block at the 4 sides, add a chair using the same scaffolding and an oak trapdoor design. At one of the tables, place moss carpets on top of the stairs and a brewing stand on top of the plank in the centre. Then at the other table, add some white carpet on top of the corner blocks, add some candles to the centre, and randomly place around 2 flower pots and 2 sea pickles. For the top floor of the saloon, we're going to add some bedrooms for the saloon owner and it can be rented. Start by adding a layer of dark oak planks underneath the top layer of stripped dark oak logs, making sure not to block the stairs. Then next to the stairs, add 3 spruce fences on these blocks. Then join the fences with spruce fence gates. Come over to the right 2 blocks from the 3 wide window in the top left corner and add a vertical strip dark oak log in front of the wall. Then in front of this log, add a dark oak door on the inside of the block, making sure the door is facing the walls at the side of the building. Next, add a 6 long layer of vertical strip dark oak logs going towards the decking in front of the door. Then join these logs to the wall at the left. Coming 3 blocks over from the right of these logs, add a spruce door to the inside of the block, making sure the door is facing the walls at the side of the building. Then next to the door, add a 5 long layer of vertical strip dark oak logs going towards the decking. Again, join these logs with the wall at the left. At the right side of the building, come 2 blocks to the left of both of the windows and add a 6 long layer of vertical strip dark oak logs going towards the centre of the building. In front of the end logs, add a dark oak door facing the left and right side of the building to the inside of the block. Join the 2 dark oak doors with a 5 long layer of vertical strip dark oak logs. Then join the bottom dark oak door to the front wall with a 5 long layer of vertical strip dark oak logs. At the log in front of the bottom dark oak door, add a 4 long layer of vertical strip dark oak logs going towards the left wall. Then add a dark oak door to the inside of the block to the left of these logs. To the left of the door, add a 2 long layer of stripped dark oak logs. Then join these logs with the front wall with a 3 long layer of stripped dark oak logs. On top of the 5 doors, add a 3 high pillar of white terracotta. Then on top of all the logs, add a 4 high pillar of white terracotta. In the centre of the floor between the bedrooms, add a 6x13 ring of black carpet. Then on the inside, add a ring of white carpet. And then fill the gap in the centre with black carpet. Add a 4x2 painting on the wall above the stairs. On the wall behind the fences at the stairs, add a spruce slab 1 block away from the edge of the wall. Then add a spruce plank 2 blocks above the slab. Add an item frame with a clock in front of the spruce plank. Add a spruce trapdoor on top of the plank. Connect the spruce slab and spruce plank with a 3 high pillar of spruce trapdoors at the sides. Then hang a lightning rod under the spruce plank. Along the back wall of the building, add a 1x1 painting and a 2x1 painting. To the left of the door at the top left bedroom, add a dark oak sign that says private, owner only. All of my signs on this floor will use capitals and glow ink. Come over 2 blocks and add an upside down dark oak stair facing towards the decking. Then to the left, add a dark oak slab at the top of the block. To the left again, add an upside down dark oak stair facing the slab. On top of the stairs, add an upright dark oak stair facing away from each other. Then add a bell on top of the slab. Add an upside down stair on top of the 2 right side upstairs. Then join the stairs together with a dark oak slab at the top of the block. On top, add a potted cactus, potted bamboo and a skull. Then cover the sides with dark oak trapdoors. Over at the room with the spruce door, add a dark oak sign that says washroom to the left of the door. To the left of the sign, add a 1x1 painting. At the entrance, add 2 full composters in the corners. Then add 2 jungle leaf blocks on top of each composter. Add a 4x2 wall of white terracotta in front of the red terracotta above the entrance. Coming over to the other room next to the decking, add a dark oak sign that says room 3 to the right of the door. Then to the rooms at the left, add a dark oak sign that says room 1 to the left of the door closest to the stairs. Then add a dark oak sign that says room 2 to the left of the other door. Over at the room in the top left hand corner, start by adding a spruce trapdoor at the top of the logs in the corner between the windows. Then add 2 spruce trapdoors to the side to make a little table. Add a potted flower on top of the table. In the centre of the wall between the 2 wide window and the wall, add 2 armour stands. Place 2 spruce trapdoors to the sides of the armour stands. Add a spruce door in front of both armour stands. Then add a spruce trapdoor above the armour stands to make yourself a closet. At the wall on the opposite side of the room, add 2 beds. Then at the sides of the beds, add a spruce plank. In front of the planks, add an item frame with a stone slab inside. Clicking on the spruce plank again, add a brown banner to hide the item frame. Then add some candles and a sea pickle on top of the planks. Finally, to finish off the room, add an L-shaped shelf 2 blocks above the beds using 4 spruce trapdoors. Then add a medium amethyst bud, cobweb and 2 potted flowers on top. In the small room behind the owner's bedroom, add a cauldron with water in front of the spruce door. Above the cauldron, add one of the mirror pattern banners we used behind the bar. Then in front of the cauldron, add a white banner against the wall to act as a hand towel. Leave a gap between the cauldron and add a composter with some compost in it. Then add an oak trapdoor on top, and there we have a toilet. To the left of the toilet, add a lightning rod, making sure the large part is against the ground. And there you have a toilet plunger. In a 2 wide gap at the back of the room, add 4 trapdoors to seal off the gap and fill it with water to give yourself a bath. Add a tripwire hook to the white terracotta block at the right. Then add another white banner against the wall to the left of the bath to act as a towel. In the bedroom beside the entrance to the decking, add another closet using the same armour stand, spruce trapdoor and spruce door design to the left of the door. On the wall opposite the closet, add 2 beds. Then beside the beds, add a spruce plank. In front of the spruce planks, add an item frame with a stone slab inside. Then add a brown banner to the front of the planks to cover up the item frame. Add a sea pickle and some candles on top of the planks. And finish off this room by adding a 2x1 painting above the beds. For the final 2 bedrooms, add a bed in the corners of the rooms to the left of the window and the door. Beside the beds, add another bedside table exactly like we did in the previous 2 rooms. This time on top of both bedside tables, add some candles. Then to the left of the window, add a single closet using the same design as in the other rooms. Then to the right of the door, add another single closet. Then to finish off these shared bedrooms, add a 1x1 painting to the wall opposite the beds. For the roof of the saloon, start by adding a layer of dark oak slabs and spruce slabs to the bottom of the blocks at the top of the walls. Next we're going to add in some retro looking AC units. Behind both of the signs, add a 2x2 layer of smokers. Then add 2 hoppers to one side facing into the smokers. For one group of smokers, add flower pots on top. Then for the other group, add a circular rail line on top of the smokers and flower pots on top of the hoppers. Fill in the gaps between the roof, the hoppers and smokers with matching slabs. Next, in the back corner of the roof, leave a 2 block gap between the walls and add a 3x3 ring of different oxidised levels of copper. Then add another ring of copper blocks on top. On top of the copper blocks, add a layer of different oxidised cut copper stairs. Come 1 block in and up from the stairs and add a layer of polished andesite. Place an empty dark oak sign in front of all the polished andesite blocks. Add another layer of cut copper stairs on top of the andesite. Then surround the edges of the copper blocks at the bottom with slabs. Then on top of the centre slab at one of the sides, add a cauldron filled with water. And finish off this water tank with a tripwire hook above the cauldron. Then finish up the building by coming inside and adding some lights to each of the ceilings to light up both floors of the saloon. And there you have it, your very own western themed saloon featuring a fully detailed bar and upstairs accommodation area. If you're not a fan of the red terracotta and bricks on the walls outside, you could swap these blocks for spruce planks to give the saloon more of that traditional look and feel. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more western themed builds in the future. You can also find a playlist full of all my current western themed tutorials by visiting my channel. But until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!